Here we go. That'll hit it. That'll get us there, right? Why are we losing residents? Why are we losing residents? Hey everyone, welcome back to Cities and Friends. My name is Wyatt, and together you and I are building a city together in Cities Skylines. This is episode 2. Let's get this underway. Alright, so the last episode we left off, we had built our first little part of the industrial area. We've got a couple residential districts, and we have our commercial zone starting out slowly here. As you'll see down below in the RCI, we definitely need more commercial and industrial, and residential is also creeping up there a bit as well. As far as our current milestone, we are on our way to Boomtown, just a few hundred residents before then. So let's get this going. We have some rain falling down overhead, and I think what we're going to do to start out this episode is I really want to we actually need a lot of everything. So I think I'm just going to start expanding out our industrial side just for now, as it's most straightforward, pretty easy need to get done. And just like always, making it pretty simple, straight across. And then we need to also get rid of these electrical poles. And of course, I actually don't need this any longer. We're just going to quickly expand that to that, get the water back to our pump facilities. And then we're gonna get back in here and get more zoning going. Nothing too complicated there, just making it straight and simple. Filling in the missing zoning. Everything is looking good. I think here we can honestly, also, I actually probably should, that reminds me, I can do this real quick. I really should take this road here. That's Wilson Street. It's currently a 2-lane road, and I don't want that. I only want traffic to flow. Oh, never mind. I got it correctly. All right. So it is flowing from the interstate, and it only allows for one-way traffic, just how I imagined it. And thankfully it's doing just that. So perfect. No need to do anything there. What I do want to do here as well is just finish up this last little bit of stretch of land and get that industrial going. And I also want to just take these zones off, so when we expand in the future, we're not eminent domaining too many people. All right, so with industrial taken care of, I really do need to start getting commercial going as well. I don't really want to put anything on the back of Home Street where this elementary school is. That's just a little bit too close for what I have in mind for the city. So instead, what I think I'll do, you need a lot of more residential, and we need more workers right there, as that's indicating. Oh, and our power consumption is actually low. So thankfully I saw that. What we're going to have to do here is just crank our electricity up, and that should hopefully give us the production we need. That is way too close. Okay, before we do anything else in this episode, we're going to have to really expand and get our plants going just like that, tossing one more in. And we're really just amplifying that. As we move forward with this build, I do plan to get rid of both these coal power plants, but for now, they're a necessity, so there's nothing we can really do there. But what I need to get going, we need to get this going quickly here as well. I'm just keeping this straight and simple. If you're new here, I explained in the first episode, but I am a complete amateur at this game. My background is in commercial real estate. I'm a broker, specifically in retail, sales, and investments. So I really don't have a lot of the experience that a lot of these other content creators have, but I just have the same love and the same passion for this game as anybody else. And I just wanted to start sharing the content out there and share with you my views on it and what I look at when I'm out in my work and my job or my tasks. So what I really do need to do here as well is I wish I knew there was a key to where I can just basically extend this without having to find the same road that I was using, but shouldn't be big of a deal. There we go. Same road. looks good. And just going to keep expanding. How's our water? And that's why I'm glad I checked. We're not covering that part of the neighborhood, but now we are. And I really got to get my, well, you know what I might actually do here? I was thinking, so in my mind, I was thinking we just make these residential blocks, but instead what I might actually do is I might skip over a road and just make all of this commercial to start filling that need and kind of really segment our city. And what I mean by that is you'll see here basically have commercial all the way through, and it really fits nicely with Hawthorne District, and it really services Underhill, and it definitely services Pearl Heights. But the further up we get, these same commercial districts really can't, or sorry, these commercial districts up here that I just built really can't service Hawthorne or Pearl the further, what direction do I want to say? This is south as it goes. So what I might actually do is create another district up here, and that will just continue extending our commercial, and that will just service the new community that's going to be built in the near future here. So I think that's actually, we stumbled into greatness. I think we stumbled into something that'll just work what we're looking to do, and perfect. And I'm actually going to start breaking up the monotony of this just a little bit. Ooh, but actually this is, I believe, what are you? Are you our public library? Oh, you are a police department. Okay. So what I'm going to actually do, I don't really need to make that a park. And the reason for that is just because, I made median roads, single lanes. Whoops. Okay. We're going to just quickly, that never happened. Everybody avert your eyes. Okay. Thank you. I was weird. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so what I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to keep extending this street up just for now, because I wanted to come create this part until maybe a little park area. If this was more public service based, like, not public service based, a police station is, but like a library or a park, or, you know, something that services like a tourist need. That's what I had in mind. So instead, we're just going to leave that there as it is. And we're going to keep extending residential down here, here, and what I want to do here, I think what I'm going to do is this will be the last 3x4, so 3 commercial, 4 residential for the city. I think I'm just going to do it like that, make it just easy on me, so I don't got to think of anything too crazy. Oh, and then we hit Boomtown. We can purchase another area of the town. We can add transport, bus services, recycling, recreational use, all of that. And we get a lot more public service, like a cemetery, elder care, more healthcare, and a bus depot, which I do want to learn. I didn't get to that in the last take I did on this, but I really want to hit that in this series, maybe episode. I gotta see. So what do we got right now? Water's looking good. Availability is getting a little bit lower, so I gotta monitor that. But our electricity is doing great. So I think what I'm gonna do, one more extension right here, take it right over to that, and now is where I'm gonna get a little bit funky with things, I think. So I don't really like this road being here. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna knock that down, and I'm gonna just rezone whatever's left here to commercial, do the same on that side, and then make that residential as well. Keep getting our water service where we need to go. Oh well, like that. Okay, so let that remake itself perfect. All right, so how am I looking? We need more workers. I think what I need to do, I really don't. I do want to connect these areas. We also need more workers. I wonder if that's because of the traffic flow. I don't actually know what that is. If you wouldn't mind telling me in the comments, that'd be great. But if not, I guess I'll figure it out on my own as we go through this and we start losing businesses because there's not enough workers. All right. Let's see. I think what I want to do, I have the liberty of not having too many demands right now for me. I think what I want to do here is I want to make our bus depot. I want to make it to where we have our buses servicing everyone and everything. Now, where do I want to put that though? I think what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to probably put it, I was thinking in the Underhill district, kind of hide it off somewhere in this general area of open land, but that really doesn't service our Hawthorne district well at all. Honestly, it really wouldn't do anything. So maybe you want to build it not too central. I do want to keep extending this main corridor out. So I think most optimal position that keeps the uniform of the city, making it look the same way, is I'm going to just connect this street over to here just for now, just to kind of lay a foundation. And let me see if I can do this. I'm going to put this, there's going to be noise. It's actually good. What I might actually do, okay, I have an idea. I'm going to actually take this road. I'm going to push it out to 800, 400, 400. And I think I'm going to make this the bus depot where it's going to start. And then we got to get some lines. Now, I have no idea how I'm going to do. I couldn't tell you. Oh, and of course we don't have enough or any power powering this. So I got to do some janky work here. Give me a second. Yo, okay. We got that power going there. But what I really need to figure out, I really got to figure out, oh man, water. Of course a bus depot needs water. Duh. Okay. I was saying, I got to figure out where the heck I'm going to put these routes and how do I even do it? Oh man. Okay. Bear with me. I don't know what I'm doing. This is straight off the top of learning how this works. You know what? That's gonna wait for a second. I don't know where to go with that. Because for now, we need to get a lot more things in place. What I really want to do is I need to get some kind of childcare going, just because obviously you want healthy children, helps the future population, helps everything. So I need to put this somewhere. That just lost a business, no big deal. I need to put this somewhere where everybody's taken care of. It also kind of future proofs. I do like it right about there. That is actually phenomenal. Okay, our whole city's taken care of as far as child care is concerned, or child health care. That's fantastic. I do need to get something for elder care next. Before I forget, let's just get rid of you. No big. Did I just miss? Oh, sorry. Oh well. So we got our zonings going back. Okay, we need a lot more residential again. As you can imagine, we're getting bus stops in, or at least the promise of a bus route. So people are going to want to move to the city because transportation is more available. I'm not sure if you're not very aware, but when public transit is more available to people, that allures more people to the city of all incomes. You'd be surprised at how many people prefer to just take a bus to work or a bike, and they prefer not to even drive their car. And these are people who are making more money than anybody you and I know, making 250 plus thousand a year. It's very popular among tech workers. That is very popular among just the more, not to generalize, but the more higher income, or we have a death. Or middle income earners. Okay, hang on a second. I was talking too long and somebody died. Whoops. We need a cemetery. Okay. I think I'm going to do here is I'm just going to place this cemetery somewhere that services everybody, but isn't in a position that it will detract from the area. I think right about here is good. Near a bus stop, nothing too crazy. It's not a high-end area, so it'll do its job, and it'll lower the property values of this area here, but it's really a condensed deflation of value, if that even happens in this game. I'm not sure, but in real life, that's probably what's going to happen. Okay, enough talking. We are way behind on zoning. Just for the sake of time, I'm just going to hit everything here with residential. Nothing special has to happen there. And because of that, we're now going to be addressing a lot of the residential needs, I hope. If not, we're going to have to really reconsider what we got going on. I think I'm going to leave that. I was kind of considering zoning this commercial around the police station, but really that's not too realistic. Typically police stations are typically standalone buildings, and they use the whole lot where they park vehicles, gate, vehicles in and all of that. So I'm going to leave that by itself for now, and I'm going to leave this area by itself as well. I do want to build this up a little bit more with some more availabilities. Although, now that I think about it, actually, we're going to make all this residential. And the reason for that is because there's parks, there's a school. That makes perfect sense for parents buying a home for their kid. The kid can walk to school, walk home quickly. And there's not much use the school would have for this part of the land unless they were going to expand and develop further, which, as far as I'm aware, my limited knowledge of this game, they don't do that, or there's no options for that currently, at least in my, again, knowledge of the game. Okay. So I kind of don't want to build further. What is this? West? I'm going to say west. Instead, I got to figure out a way to get more residences in here without causing too much of a sprawl between my whole city. I don't want Pearl Heights and Hawthorne to feel too disassociated with each other. So I think I'm going to expand Pearl further to the north. I'm just going to call, or south. I'm going to call this south, east, west, or yeah. South. Help me. Wait a minute. Oh no. Okay. North, south, east, west. Okay. We're going this way. Whatever direction that is on a compass. Let's do this. So we're going to keep expanding our corridor. This actually works so well because now we can connect our main transportation corridor with that, and I don't actually need these lines. I can just connect that to that. You're happy. There you go. And what I can actually do here is keep everything still uniform, still looking good. And do I want to add anything in the center here? Do I want to leave this and maybe make it into a park one day? I'm thinking too far ahead. I'm thinking too far advanced for what I understand how to do. I'm not going to make myself suffer too hard. We're just going to do that. And I want to keep this uniform still the way it is. And let's just future proof. We don't need the residential zoning as much. We do need commercial, so we'll toss that in. How's our water? We do need some more water. So we're going to connect it like that. And I think just to save some money, I can't. I have some dead spots if I don't connect this. There we go. Okay. Now, I've got some time. We're growing nicely. I like the way everything looks. I'm gonna get our districts now. Like I promised, this is all gonna be a new district. And we're gonna just do this just like that. Fantastic. Then, I think we're gonna connect Hawthorne to there. They're going to start getting this in its own district as well. Nice. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special, just making it fill in the lines for now. Perfect. And then we got to get these homes included too. So we're going to make this a nice little square. Then we have to get this whole part connected to Underhill, just like that. Okay. Everything's looking fantastic. Let's just get some buffer room here in Hawthorne also. And then Manor, we'll just pull it out. Okay. So, what am I thinking? What am I doing? Bring over the policy. Get the smoking ban in place. Do I want recreational use? I really don't at this time. Okay, now here's something that I need to get done. I'm going to actually trigger this recycling requirement. The goal is to eventually get a greener city going. I do want to model my city after the more forward-thinking city types out there, like in the Nordics and the Scandinavian nations. So for now, we're going to turn that on, and we're going to ignore the fact that we just installed a coal power plant. What was that, 10 minutes ago? Let's not worry about that. Let's not talk about that. All right. How's everything doing? Do we have all of our services? We have our landfill. Water's getting close. Electricity is also getting close. What I'm going to do before I forget to do anything else, I'm going to add one more pump. I'm going to connect. And not connect. There we go. That should be connected, right? Okay, there we go. Got that connected. We're going to get one more sewer pump going as well. Just want to make sure we're future-proofing as best as we can before we forget and make some mistakes, and that'll be an issue. Okay, that's looking fantastic. We do need to get a commercial district going. But what I think I'm going to do, I don't necessarily need to connect anything. I don't really want to have a commercial district next to a cemetery. That's just not, I mean, I could do it for the game's sake, but it's not realistic, and that's not what I strive to do in this. I want to make it as authentic as I possibly can, to the best of my knowledge. Obviously, again, not a city planner, not a city builder, so I'm probably breaking code already, but that's not the point. The point is to make the game as accurate as I can to real life. Okay, let's do that. Get some more residential going. How's our water? Servicing that. Fantastic. I do probably want to connect that to there, just because as we continue down, that's going to be important. And what I might do, which would be smart of me, I'm going to take this commercial use that our city has. I'm going to put it by the bus stop, because there is some noise pollution in a radius around this. So commercial can absorb that pretty well, because again, that's a 9 to 5 type of job for people. They're not living there 24/7. There's not going to be as big of a hazard, if any, to people working and living in the area in a commercial district. So we're going to do that. And for uniformity's sake, I'm going to put this right there as well. And I'm going to make this also commercial. Keep it uniform, get rid of that power grid. So now we have everything we need. And what I might do, can I make a dirt road? Yes, I can. Okay. I'm going to see if I can take this and just run it like, ooh, I don't actually like that. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking, so you guys get an idea. I want to make this to a pedestrian path. I don't know if that's possible. I'm slowly, oh, is this bus? Okay, no, this is toll booths. Okay, got it. I wonder if there's any way to make pedestrian pathing. I might need some DLC pack. I'm playing on vanilla. That's all I have. That's all I want to learn right now. I know there's so many DLC packs. I don't want to get too crazy with it for now as I'm learning the game. So if that's the case, we're going to leave this blank just for now. I might make it into a park later. Oh, we need some more. Sorry about that, guys. There you go. Have some water. Okay. What I think I'm going to do for now is I want to get a bus stop going. I think I'm going to start learning how the heck to do this. Okay. I don't want to make it bus only. That's not the goal right now, because I know that I can be fine. Wait, I just find out how to make a bus route? No. Okay. I thought I had it figured out for a second. I do not. Bear with me while I focus on this. Okay, we got that. That's the focus line. There's gotta be a way. Gotta be a way to do this. I'm gonna figure this out before I lose my mind. We have our roads. And I can't click anything here to make the roads give me access. Oh, dang it. All right, we're going to have to figure this out later. Again, we have a cemetery. We have childcare. We probably need to get elder care going as well. Can I take it a loan? Am I allowed to do that right now? So I can pay off this loan. And I'm almost have it paid off. So I'm going to wait on that for a bit before I take that out again. And what I really want to figure out is how the heck do I get a bus line? I feel like it's the most straightforward way, but it's just not coming to me right now. Traffic routes, tourism, bus. Give me a line. Give me a line. Add a line. Let me add a line. All right, to heck with it. I'll figure it out in a different video. But what I want to do now is, since I can't figure that out, my next goal is to keep growing. I probably do want to take this to the next level, which is Busy Town of 5,000 residents. So I'm going to strive for that. Ooh, okay. I am losing. I lost a business on a main corridor, on the main transportation corridor. That is a sign of, oh, there's no poor traffic flow because it's obviously going here. That's where the issues are. But isn't that? And do I have the right roads for this as well? Is this the appropriate need that I have? Am I able to upgrade without? No, I'm going to cause an issue if I do that. So what I think I'm going to do here is, am I able to expand out a 4-lane road? Yeah, let's get this going. We're going to just slowly try to curb any future traffic issues that we might run into. So I'm going to get everything here expanded. Like our whole industrial district, this one road, so that we're able to effectively manage what's going on. Okay. There we go. There we go. Everything's looking solid and taken care of. I honestly am going to even do this road to here, just because that's also going to be a major traffic route, I believe, for my people. What I might even do is, we are going to have a traffic light here because of this road. What road is this? I guess it's in a district, so it doesn't tell me the road. Oh, it's on Scott Street. I think what I might do is, I might actually even reroute Scott Street in the future, where I might just take this. Well, if I pull this out, we're actually not going to be able to do what we want. So, well, no. Yeah, I have to leave that the way it is. Okay. I need to get going. We actually can't build too many homes close to the river because we do have our sewage pumps going out there. While we could build it, again, it comes down to the realism of it. People don't really want, of course, buy homes in front of a sewage plant. It's going to stink, it's going to smell, and it's going to not really be worth too much. We have to find a way to attack that. Well, I might convert everything into a commercial district in the future, but for now, again, just gonna keep hitting our needs. We're going to expand this road, this main collector road, as we have been doing. Take this a little bit further out, right to there. I'm just going to actually leave that for now. I just noticed we haven't actually built our elder care yet, and I also want to check on our services. I want to see how everything's looking, how we're doing. We do have quite a, well, fire hazard isn't actually that bad. We're servicing things pretty well. Crime rate is low. Jail capacity is getting a little bit too close for comfort, so I'm actually going to expand this. And again, I don't want to put any public service on a main collector road because it's going to increase our traffic congestion and it's going to effectively decrease the efficiency of our services. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this, what road is this? On Howard Street. And the reason for that, it's also by the bus depot. The reason for that, because it's not only going to help the current city, but it is also going to help future growth as we keep moving in this direction and building our city out. And we don't actually, do we have any high schools currently? We do need to get a high school. That is actually going to be our most important thing we do next. What I need to do, I'm going to bump this up to 12% on our taxes. Going to get a little bit more money going. We have to really squeeze what we have to out of our citizens for the time being. For a growing city, we need it. I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. I really do need to get that high school in. That's important for growth. Eligibility is through the roof, and so is our elementary school. So we're actually going to be having some issues right now. As you can see, and now that I've realized I made this mistake, you'll notice that a lot of businesses, I'm going to guess they're not educated. Well, okay, we got some education going. What are we missing? We're missing well-educated, so we're missing a school, college degree, I'm guessing is what this is requesting. I'd imagine well-educated is going to be college, so I can't even build a university yet, so I'm a little concerned about that. Educated, there we go, that makes sense. Yeah, the uneducated are there's way too many of them hired because they're trying to fill a need they don't have, or fill a need that there's no supply of with less quality. That's actually something you see quite a bit in a lot of rural towns where they're going to have more demanding jobs that can actually be filled by those that meet the requirements, so they hire those good enough. I'm not sure if you follow the news or if you saw the trucking industry, where some companies were actually hiring high school students to drive CDL trucks or 16-wheelers, and they were causing a lot of accidents. And that happens because, again, if you don't have the right people to fill the need, then you have to just take what you can get. And in that instance, it was high school kids who didn't even have a driving license for more than a few months, maybe even a year tops, driving 16-wheelers and causing accidents and a lot of damage to not only public vehicles, but company vehicles, and that messes up insurance and a whole lot of other issues. But what I got to do here is I really messed this up. This is where my inexperience is really getting me. So right now, I need to find a way to fit this high school in. And I don't have a good position to put it. I'm going to have to eminent domain a lot of property. I'm going to put it on this road. That's going to hurt a little bit, but it's okay. And the reason again for that is because I want to put this in a location that's a neighborhood that's central, that everybody can get to easily. And I am just getting my stuff rocked. Bulldoze. This is what happens. This is a real life example, and I'm glad this game actually hits that accurately. When you don't have educated workers or enough people to fill a certain need in the work environment, those businesses will fail. They will close. For instance, if a hospital doesn't have enough qualified nurses, they either have to, one, hire inexperienced technicians or trainees, like that happened during COVID. I don't know if you recall that years ago, where they were just bringing on anybody who were even in school, and they're willing to give them certifications to get their nursing licenses just because they needed workers that badly. And if that happens, the skill is lowered, and the risk of injuring somebody, the risk of a lawsuit, exposure, what we call it, is much greater. So I'm glad this game does that. It's actually really good. Oh my goodness. The game is doing a great job. It is punishing me for my inability to act quick enough to fill the needs of my businesses, and I'm getting slaughtered for it. And much as I hate to admit, I'm getting schooled. I'm glad this game is doing that to me. So what I'm going to do now, I'm seeing my RCI down here. It's getting higher, but I really can't do anything else until I start getting education going for my residents. That is going to be the most important thing for my cities and for the future of my city. I don't really want to grow Hawthorne any further in this direction for the time being, but I really have to. I have no other choice. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take out these 4 homes. Sorry. Thank you for your contribution. And oh man, now our power is getting close to consumption. Ooh, this is getting tight. I'm not liking this too much. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh man. So this business that that was complaining needing workers for a long time. Well, again, it happened. I had to close down. There weren't enough workers. Oh my goodness, this game is so punishing. Okay. And again, I'm on max speed, just trying to get cash. I need to get dollars. That's the biggest thing that I need right now. I have to get my education up. Do I have a library anywhere? I don't have a library. What was I doing? Oh man, I'm gonna get punished for this. I have no real way or place to put this. It's not gonna cover the areas that I want to cover effectively. I'm gonna need 2 libraries. And again, I'm gonna have to eminent domain a part of town. It's just, it's inevitable. I have to. So I'm gonna have to take part of this area. Man. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. That's gotta go. Yep, sorry. I am failing you as your mayor. It's okay. I'll make it up to you in the future. Oh, thank goodness. That loan is coming in clutch. We're going to get this, and I'm going to explain in a second why that was a good loan in just a minute. We're just going to service as much of my residential as we can. I want to put this, I think right here is good. Right there. Sorry to all those residents. You got to go. I need this library. Perfect. We're getting everybody as educated as we can, as quickly as we can. And I have to do the exact same thing on the side. I need to figure out, how can I service the most people while minimizing the damage I'm doing to my town? Oh my goodness, there's so many homes here. Oh, I don't want to take that out. That's my school. Oh, can't do that either. It's too far away. Yeah, I don't think I see anything. That just oh, that's just grew. That's now multifamily. I can't take that. Oh no. Okay, I think we're just gonna go here. We have to just take this. You guys by the freeway, sorry, you're not gonna get educated. That's just how it's gonna be for now. I'm sorry. Okay. We are just punishing ourselves. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we're gonna hit Busy Town. We're gonna call it there for this episode. But man, what an absolute episode this was. What a punishing episode this was. Learning lessons. I'm glad it's happened. Ooh. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I can put. Wow, this grade, this hill. Oh my goodness. If you're unaware, grading hills is probably one of the most expensive jobs you can hire out for. You have to do it for a lot of reasons, like this, for this high school, to get it on grade, to get it level, so your students aren't walking uphill to get to class and risking the building's falling off its foundation and slope. You have to grade things level. And depending upon the job, it can easily cost millions of dollars. I've seen instances of where buildings on cliff sides reinforce the ground around it in the hillside. I've seen a job as high as $3 million just to safely support building on a cliffside. They had to spend $3 million to do it. I can't imagine what this cost for this high school. I hope they're getting really educated. I hope it's worth it. But okay, I think we're gonna hit this in just a second. I'm gonna see where we're at. Yeah, we need 100 more citizens. We'll get there pretty soon. I think we're gonna do a quick rundown of how things are looking. We need to get more electrical power going. Now, I know how these work. I saw an episode on this, so I can build these pretty easily. Production is only 8 though. I don't really see a value in only having 8. Let's see. What is this? What does this provide? We need, oh, where's the water? There's our water. Okay. We can produce 13 here. What's our coal power plant? Produce 40. 12,200 a week. That's more expensive to maintain. So long term, it's better to have turbines. I'm torn. I'm really torn here. I think I might have to go to another coal power plant. It just makes the most sense currently. That's a bummer. Okay, let's do this. We're in the episode. Let's get this and we're going to probably stop our road right there. We're not going to connect this. I just want this to be the last stretch of our particular industrial area. And we're going to connect the water to it real quick. That's all we need. Nothing to make it uniform. And then we're going to have to save up for that coal power plant. That's going to be the next episode. All right, let's fast forward this. Let's hit our next milestone. And let's just breathe. Recuperate. And I don't actually have enough residential to hit the milestone. So this is awkward. We're going to keep going. We're just going to push this out even further. Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. We're actually going to do this. This is perfect. Okay. We got it. We got it. We're going to make this right there. Residential. Speed this up. Here we go. That'll hit it. That'll get us there, right? Why are we losing residents? Why are we losing residents? Oh my goodness. All right. There we go. All right, that'll get us there in just a second. All right, there we are. Busy town. It took us 40 minutes to get to the next milestone this time. And man, was it a journey. In the next episode, we're going to explore these policies and learn all these roads. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a blast. Well, thankfully, we have an oil power plant. Oh, so we can pollute our city for even more power. Excellent. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for watching. I'm going to get a B-roll going real quick over the city, how it looks now. And until then, I will see you in the next episode.